Hi, my name is Ann Simpson, and I am the Adult Services Librarian here at the Winter Park Public Library. Let's celebrate Earth Day with some green reads for adults. The name Sir David Attenborough is practically synonymous with nature documentaries, largely due to his calming voice guiding viewers through the natural world. A Life on Our Planet is equal parts memoir and manifesto, allowing Britain's most famous natural history filmmaker to share his vision for the future of humanity. Sir Attenborough expertly maps out where humanity has been, currently is, and where we may end up. Though at times bleak, the book remains optimistic, stating, "We have one more thing, an ability, perhaps unique among the living creatures on the planet, to imagine a future and work towards achieving it." Climate change can be a scary and overwhelming topic to try and tackle by yourself. After all, you don't have the power to build a seawall or develop drought-proof seeds this weekend. How to Prepare for Climate Change by David Pogue offers practical steps that you can take as an individual to adapt and prepare for the effects of climate change. Having previously hosted 20 Nova specials for PBS, worked as a science correspondent for CBS Sunday Morning, and served as the weekly tech columnist for the New York Times, David Pogue now turns his attention to climate change. Working with experts on topics such as climate, finance, agriculture, psychology, and emergency preparedness, Pogue offers guidance to the average consumer who wants to prepare for the planet's chaotic future. Having dedicated his life to studying climate change, Michael E. Mann is ready to share with readers a plan to take action and save our planet. The new climate war moves beyond reusable bottles and the dangers of single-use plastics to focus on systemic changes needed to make sure that the planet remains inhabitable for humanity and everything else we share the Earth with. Focusing on scare tactics and other techniques used to slow down and derail conversations about climate change, Professor Mann makes a compelling case for big-picture change and helpful steps to make it happen. The heart of his book is summed up by this quote, "So we must be brave and find the strength to fight on, channeling that fear and anxiety into motivation and action. The stakes are simply too great." In the vein of Freakonomics comes Inconspicuous Consumption by Tatiana Schlossberg. This engaging book explores the environmental impact of everyday decisions, from watching Netflix to wearing a cashmere sweater. As the planet grows more and more interconnected, everyday decisions become more complex and have unseen consequences. Schlossberg, a former New York Times science writer, gets readers to consider the impact of their day-to-day lives and empowers you to make informed choices. If we want to have a chance of solving the problem of climate change, we all have to work together. Considered one of the landmark books of the 20th century, Silent Spring by Rachel Carson is as relevant today as it was when it was first published in 1962. Carson's work spurred environmental change and an international discussion about the use of pesticides, the responsibility of science, and the role of government in protecting the environment. Carson's eloquent book was the catalyst for many laws and institutions that we now take for granted, including the Environmental Protection Agency. Though some of the concerns raised are no longer entirely relevant, thanks to actions taken as a result of the text, the intersection of science, government, and the environment remains fraught. Silent Spring is a classic that is well worth reading. Check it out today. Thanks for watching, and happy Earth Day!